Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Mitchell. Today we are going to be showcasing 10 Warden texture packs that change the Warden either in a funny way or a good way. Most of them are just funny redesigns. They will all be linked in the description, so if you do want to download any, then you definitely can. But stay tuned to the end of the video, because as the video goes on, they get funnier and funnier every single time. So the first one is if we quickly just summon the Warden, and I'm actually going to summon them all because I think it would be cool to see them emerge from the ground. So this one just gives the Warden like a little bit of armor in a way. It gives some armor around its legs, arms, and also its chest. So I think this actually looks really cool. I think the Warden like this does look really cool. Obviously you can't see its chest and that, so it does take away from the feel of the heartbeat. But I think it does look cool with the armor. I think maybe if the armor was to go around the chest, it could look that little bit better. But just looking at it from afar, it looks really cool. So that's the first one. This one is just one of them that it's not really that silly and it's quite cool to look at. The next one might not be the case. So that Warden is now dead. We can now summon the next Warden. And this one I was going to save till last, but I think I want to do this one now. It's the Warden in a maid costume. Now, this is quite a funny one, but it looks pretty cool. I think that Warden, if that Warden was to emerge from the ground and chase after you in survival mode, I don't know if that would be more scarier than a normal Warden or less scarier, because looking at that Warden, let's quickly just get a better view of it with it actually standing still, and it won't let me. It's a bit shy, but there we go. You can see the actual texture right there. It looks, I guess it don't look that scary. If I saw that in the game, I probably wouldn't run from it. So the first one was armor on the Warden. This one is a maid costume on the Warden, and I like it. I think this is a Warden that I would like to see in Minecraft. So with that one digging back into the ground, let's now roll the third one. This one, I believe, is a retextured Warden. Yes, as you can see, this one just gives the Warden a bit more detail to it. In some cases, it does look weird, but it just makes the Warden more vibrant and a little bit more like detailed in some cases. As you can see, the arms have a lot more detail, they're a lot brighter, and I think this Warden actually glows a lot more when it's completely dark. Obviously I can't show that because YouTube would make that look really weird, but if you do want to see it, then definitely download the texture pack. It will be linked in the description. I don't know if I like the way this one looks, but I guess it probably would be cool if it was completely dark. I think the thing that ruins this one is the head. I think if the head was maybe more similar to the normal Warden, then it would look cool, but I like the body and the arms and how much they look unique, and they look more like Skulk. So that one is now dug in. This seems like we only have a minute to look at all of them. I think this next one is a funny one, and this is going to look quite cool. I haven't actually seen any of these. Me looking at these is the first time actually seeing them. And okay, this is the Warden, but it has human ears. That looks really terrifying. I think that Warden looks a lot scarier than the actual other one. But this is a texture pack you can download on Planet Minecraft. It is so cool to see what people make within the short period of time that the Warden has actually been in the game. Obviously they had snapshots to do it, but there actually are quite a lot of texture packs that change the Warden and how it looks. And the Warden's only really been out for what, a few months. I think February was the first ever time we saw it. But there's not much to really see. Everything is the same on the Warden, apart from the actual ears have been changed to real ears, so it can now definitely hear you. If this came running at me in survival mode, I definitely wouldn't want to go near it, just because the ears make it look so much weirder. Let's now summon the next one in. And this one, I think, yep, as you can see, it is a Warden Creeper. Now, that is, okay, oh my god, that is so cool. The chest pulses with TNT for a second. I like that. I didn't actually know that was a thing. That's actually terrifying, that's staring at me like that. I didn't actually know the chest pulsed with TNT. That's such a cool and unique actual thing. And it actually looks really cool with the pulse of TNT. I didn't actually know that about the texture pack. It didn't say that on the texture pack description. All I know is it was a creeper. But having that creeper look at you, that is terrifying. I don't like that, but I do like how the actual TNT does pulse. But yes, this warden, I think, is one of the weirdest and scarier ones. If this run at me in the game, I would have to run. I don't even think I'd be able to look at it, because the way the warden looks at you, it looks like it's looking right into your soul. Just look at that thing. It looks derpy at the same time as scary. Okay, you came really close and I don't like that. This next one is a bit sus. So let's just wait for it to emerge from the ground. I would like to see... Okay, there it is, as you can see. And when I say a bit sus, it is sus. As you can see, it is a Among Us character. It removes the arms and the head, I think. Yeah, I think this is the body and the legs. So it removes the arms and the head and the tendrils, and it's just the body and legs, and it's obviously retextured to be the Among Us character. Now, I want to know what would happen if it done the ranged attack. So let's maybe see. I would love to know what happens if this Among Us one done the ranged attack. So let's maybe try and make you do some vibrations, so it will get angry at you, and also the roar. Okay, that's the roar. That actually looks pretty cool as the Among Us character. Now, what will it do as the ranged attack? I really want to see that, because obviously it hasn't got arms, and its texture is normally where the arms go in. Okay, it looks like it's shooting the beam from its eye. That actually is really cool. I think I'll have to keep this for a little while. So, the next one is going to be swamp related. You might be able to tell. Yep, and there it is. It is actually, the warden has been retextured to be Shrek. That actually looks pretty good. For a texture of like just the warden, that actually looks pretty well made for Shrek. I like that. I think I definitely know who I'm going to be sending this to, as there is someone within my Discord who absolutely loves Shrek, and that is absolutely terrifying with it just staring at me through the corridor. Just seeing Shrek slowly walk closer and closer to me is absolutely terrifying. Hello, how are you doing there? Okay, so this is actually quite fun to do. I've not really done any videos like this before where I look at texture packs, but I thought I was looking for texture packs for my 1.19 Let's Play, and I just saw all these to do with the warden, so I thought why not showcase them, because a lot of them are just like so fun to mess around with, especially like the Among Us character, for example. And I also really like this Shrek one. I think this one looks really cool. Let's see what this one looks like actually doing its animations. Let's punch you a second so it gets angry at you. I want to see how this one do like the roar, and I also want to see it do the actual let's punch you a few more times. Okay, there is Shrek roaring. Now what is Shrek gonna look like doing the actual pulse, not pulse, sonic boom attack? Let's see. Are you gonna do it? You should be able to. I think you should. Yep, there you go. There is Shrek do the actual sonic boom. Okay, I've killed that warden. Let's now get this one to emerge in our testing area. And okay, this one is emerging. And yes, as you can see, it is SpongeBob. Now, as you get, the texture's a bit funky in the arms when it's actually walking. But I think this one, although it looks cute, I would hate to see this running at me. I actually want to see this one once again do the animations, due to the arms being a bit funky in texture. So I think this one would look kind of weird or cool doing the animation. So let's maybe try and make this zombie do some vibrations, maybe try knocking it around a bit. There we go, it's just caused one. So, is it gonna get angry at the zombie, not the warden? Is SpongeBob gonna get angry? It should any second, I think, as soon as, yeah, there we go. As you can see, it looks better doing the animation, and SpongeBob has just wrecked that zombie. The last one is not really, the last one's just a meme. Now, this is once we see it emerge. Yes, as you can see, it's Mumbo Jumbo. Okay, I like the chest animation once again. It's like the tie of Mumbo is like pulsing in and out. That looks kind of cool. let's see Mumbo do the actual roaring and thingy attacks. So let's wait for it to smell the zombie. And that is just cursed Mumbo right there. If that came running at me, I definitely would run. There you go, there is Mumbo doing the roar attack. Let's break that block so it can't actually get up there, as I want it to do the actual ranged attack. That is actually terrifying. Oh, don't go down there, zombie. That was a bit newbie of you. But I think out of all of them, this is probably one of the scariest, just because of the moustache. Having the moustache on the Warden just makes it look really weird. But once again, I do love the texture of the actual tie pulsing out. It's just a unique thing that you probably wouldn't notice by looking at it. That's all of the actual skin remakes. There's one more that I do want to showcase, but it's a retexture to the actual pulse attack, or the sonic boom attack. Now, one thing I do quickly just want to mention, these actual texture packs are all for 1.18, or not 1.18, but 1.19 experimental snapshots and snapshots, but they do work in the full release. I'm actually doing all these in the 1.19 full release, and they do all work exactly how they should. I think that actual wandering trader has gone invisible, so let's quickly just summon a zombie, and let's see the Warden do the pulse attack with, or the sonic boom attack. Let's summon a few zombies that can do some vibrations real quick, and it should then anger against them, and then eventually do the ranged attack. So there we go, it's angered against them, and any second now it obviously will notice that you can't reach them, and it will do the sonic boom attack. Anytime now, hopefully, possibly. Yep, here we go, it's doing it now. As you can see right there, it's like little, or it's like the souls are going out, which I think that just looks so much cooler. Yes, as you can see right there, it's the souls that you actually find within a Skulk Shrieker. So them souls right there, it's basically them, just within the actual sonic boom attack. If we maybe do it as a button, so it does that. We cannot, but if I actually turn it off of that, as you can see, it does it once, which it's just a souls. It spins around as it goes to the mob. I just like that more. I think that makes it so it looks like the actual Warden's shooting like dead souls at the mobs, and I like that. So I thought I would just showcase that off. Although it's not a Warden retexture, it is obviously a retexture to do with the Warden, and I just liked how it looked, so I thought I would showcase it. But anyway, with that being said, that is the end of the video. Let me know in the comments what one you liked the most. I think my favourite either had to be the Among Us one or the actual Maid one. I think they were two more of the better ones. Also, I did like the Mumbo one. But let me know what your guys' favourite was in the comment section down below. And I guess I will see you guys next time. Bye.